Hey, y'all. Let me go on Instagram. I'm trying to get this together over here. Let me see where my my Facebook and my there we go. Hey, y'all. Hold on. I'm still kind of new to this, so y'all can go ahead and if you got questions, go on and bring them. Give me a second. Oh my goodness. I'm still trying to figure all this out. It's like ridiculous. All right. Hey, y'all know this is where the money reside. Okay, we talking real money over here. All right, it's definitely just bringing y'all what's happening. And I swear I'm really trying to figure out how to go live on Instagram. It's so crazy. I just don't deal with this social media stuff like that. Believe it or not. I don't know. I'm gonna need somebody to tell me how to do it real quick, because I don't know how to. All right, so damn, I gotta figure this out so I can do this better. Okay. How is everybody? I got my water because I know I'm gonna be chatting up in here today. So I know y'all got some questions for me. Excuse me. I am still trying to figure out how to do this live with Instagram, so they don't miss out either. I want everybody to go on and get that good info. So anyway, you can share me with your friends. I appreciate it. Okay. Introduce me to somebody new. I appreciate the support y'all been giving anyway and already. So thank y'all for that. I'm just trying to see if anybody said anything about how to get or go on live on Instagram real quick. And thank y'all. Yes, my birthday was on Thursday. And I just want to say to my sisters, woo, we had a good time. And if you're in Houston or you are thinking about going to the Turkey Leg Hut, I went to the Turkey Leg Hut and it was all that. And I definitely recommend it. The vibe is awesome. So definitely go if you guys get an opportunity to go and support Black business also. Okay. Look, I need to tag them. Get me a little shout out real quick. Okay. All right. So let me see what questions I got. Let's go and see what y'all got going for me to go ahead and kick this off for the night. Well, let me start real quick before I even answer a question real quick, because I just want y'all to know that if y'all are unsure if what I'm saying is good info or not, I haven't shared the video on YouTube or Facebook yet, but I did just put it up on TikTok and Instagram. Somebody that is a part of my text group, and y'all have to bear with me. I'm trying to get. I have messages all over the place, so it takes me a while to answer to get to my messages. So if anybody's, wanting a little something, and would like to possibly come and support what it is that I'm doing, by way of work in some kind of way, then hit me up, because I definitely can use the help, because I have a ton of messages and it is sometimes difficult to get to everybody. So, hey nephew Chris, thank you. I love you too. All right, so somebody just sent me proof that they got their student loans wiped out 100%. Okay, they do not owe any more student loans. So if y'all are not thinking that Biden is talking and really trying to get y'all some wiping these debts off of y'all, he is, for student loan wise, that's exactly what's happening. So and I'm not gonna say that he's gonna get all the thanks for this, because he didn't do this. This actually started under the Trump administration, but Biden is actually clearing up the mess that was started under the different administrations. So if you went to a school, I did find a good list finally. It does not have all the schools on there. All right. So if you try to go and apply, and you see that your school is not on here, please do not think that does not mean you cannot apply. You can. And excuse me for looking down. I'm still trying to figure out how to go live. I'm just trying to see if somebody is somebody done wrote it, because I still ain't figured it out. And I apologize. I should have tried this before I came live here, but I didn't. So if you see that your school is not on there and you still think that you are or have been a victim of a school that sold you a dream and told you if you get this degree or you get this program and you want to go, you can fill out the application. You need to fill out the one that is called the borrower's defense. Borrower's defense, like borrowing something in defense. So, and the borrower's defense, meaning you are the borrower and your defense of trying to get your student loans wiped off or discharged, as they call it, is because you went to a school that you felt was fraudulent. They lied, they didn't tell you no good info, and so you mad and you don't think you should have to pay it. You can apply. Okay, now please don't go and do that with a school that you know is a good school. And if it's a school that's been around a long time and not really any problems, just because you mad or disgruntled that you didn't finish your degree program, that is not going to help you. It needs to be a legitimate reason. Okay. The other one is the closed school loan. So if you went to ITT Tech, if you went to Everest, you went to any of the Corinthian colleges, you went, golly, it's a couple of them. It's schools that are still open, but they have certain campuses that close. If that happened to you, you can apply for the closed school loan discharge. Closed school loan discharge. And you can have those debts that you owe, those student loans, those wiped off as well. Now, if you went to a school, those same schools that I listed, you can actually apply for both of them, the borrower's defense and the closed school loan discharge. Although it seems like they do the same thing, it's actually not. The closed school loan discharge, if you made any payments on your student loans in the past, they will evaluate to see if you are owed any money back. You don't get that back on the borrower's defense. You get that back on the closed school loan discharge. So if you went to any of those schools, especially Everest, definitely do it. This girl submitted me her paperwork today, and they gave her discharge. So that's going to fall off of her credit report, as well as it's going to fall off of the system, the Kyver system. So she doesn't owe Department of Education anymore. Okay. So whoop whoop to me and to her for listening and for making it happen. So I'm glad. And now I'm gonna go through some of these questions, and so we can go ahead on and get this on the road. All right. So it says my pension is non-taxable. Can I still file taxes? If so, how? So yes, if you're just because an individual receives Social Security, disability, okay. If they did not get their stimulus, they can claim their stimulus just by doing what is called a simple tax return. Now, you still will file it on a 1040. You still will use the regular 1040 that individuals use when they file taxes. But the difference is you're not putting any income. The only thing you would do is you would just claim your recovery rebate, which is your stimulus, and that will generate the income that shows up on your return, and then that's how you get your $1,200 or $600 or whatever it is that you're claiming. Okay. Again, a lot of you guys are assuming that when we say claim your stimulus, that we're talking about the first one, the second one, and the third one. That is not how it works. This $1,400 stimulus was paid in 2021. Which means we can't claim it on your tax return because your tax forms are only for 2020. So if you want to get that $1,400 stimulus and you are not having any luck, because I know that's what a lot of these questions are going to be. So I'm going to skim through those questions so I can get to the good stuff. So I want y'all to listen. So if you can't claim the third stimulus, if you're going to claim it, you have to claim it next year. All right. So because it's paid in 2021. All right. So I want to make sure y'all understand that. If y'all look at y'all tax forms that you filed this year, they say 2020 on them. All right. So you can only claim the stimuluses that were paid in 2020, which are the $1,200 and the $600. Okay. So I want to make sure y'all all clear on that. And thank y'all. I see these numbers moving. So I just want to say y'all can share me with some more with other people because I know people got questions. And y'all ain't getting no answers. The IRS ain't answering the phone. So y'all might as well come on over here and let me try to ease your mind and tell y'all what's going on because this is what I do every day. All right. So So you can't claim the third stimulus. You got that part. Now, the other part is if you are filing to claim your stimulus by doing the simple tax return, that means the IRS is treating your stimulus like a refund, a tax refund. They are not treating it like a stimulus, okay? Because if they were treating it like a stimulus, you would have got it in the mail or you would have got it direct deposit, and you didn't. You had to claim it through taxes, through your taxes. So they're looking at it as a tax refund. So you, one, do not go look for it on Get My Payment, because the only thing you're going to find on there is where your $1,400 payment is. If you're looking for your $1,200 or your $600, you need to go on Where's My Refund. That's where that's going to be, because it's considered a tax refund. Although it's your stimulus money, it's still coming to you as a tax refund. Now, another thing, IRS is saying we are going to process these stimuluses before we're going to do any more tax refunds. For those of you that claimed your stimulus as a tax refund, remember, you're being treated as a tax refund. So you're in the group that's over here that has to wait until all the $1,400 stimulus are being paid. Okay? So let me say that again. Let me drink some water, because y'all know I talk fast. So since it's being treated like a tax refund, the $1,200 or the $600, you are going to be in the group of people that have to wait until IRS has paid out the $1,400 stimuluses, okay? So that means you may or may not find any information when you go on Where's My Refund. Now, if you are seeing no information available, that can mean a lot of things depending on each person's individual situation. So one, that's why I tell y'all need to book me so y'all can call and run down your situation, because I can go down so many. An incarcerated person, their wait time or their information when it says payment not available is totally different than somebody who did an amendment or did their taxes back when before the stimulus was approved. There are so many different reasons. So you're going to get a lot of different answers. All right. So I'm going to go and see if I got any more questions before we move on about stimuluses. And thank y'all on TikTok for watching. I know y'all can't see what my guys over here on Facebook and YouTube see, but they actually get to see my phone numbers and links and all that kind of stuff, and you guys don't. So, but it's all right. But thank you guys for tuning in also. And I am answering your questions live. So if you haven't shared it, you share it too. I appreciate it. And ask questions. All right. So let me see. And I did enjoy my birthday, Melanin Poppin'. Thank you. All right. I'm seeing what y'all saying. Thank you, Dwight. All right. So yes, I put out a video today. FEMA has made the 800 number, well, actually the 844 number live. So if you know anyone who lost anyone due to COVID, this is the time to get on that line and call those people and let them know what you are trying to get refunded for. All right. So the phone number, I'm actually just going to now, if you need it, I'm going to send it to you in the video. It's just too much to run down, but it is an 800 or an 844 number. I'm getting my information out now. It is an 844 number, and they're open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And Dwight, I know you're probably going to post it, so thank you if you do. Let's see. So you can get the death certificate, because you're going to need it to say that it was something related to COVID. All right. That's the most important thing. All right. The second thing is the person that is applying for the refund, they need to be a United States citizen or have a green card, or they got a couple different options, but pretty much you need to be some type of naturalized citizen in order to apply for it. Third thing, they are paying up to $9,000 per funeral, but you can get up to $35,500 per application. So technically you can apply for like four people on this application. Because some people die, husbands and wives, you know what I'm saying, family members. So you can apply for more than one person on an application. They're doing that because that's less paperwork. When you call the number, all you're going to do is give them your information. They're going to build you a case over the phone. They're going to ask you what you spent your money on. All right, so I'm gonna tell you what they're not gonna pay for. They're gonna pay for pretty much everything, but what they're not gonna pay for is if you got money from your church, if you got a GoFundMe, or someone donated you some type of money, you cannot claim that. If you need receipts. So if you paid, if you went to the funeral home, you need to get a receipt. You went and bought something from Walmart, in support of the funeral, you need to have a receipt so you can so that you can claim that. If somebody in the family gave you money, you can get a receipt from them and submit it. All right, I saw that. I also read that FEMA said that if the person died and COVID was a part of it, but the death certificate doesn't say that, you can go back to, I guess, the coroner and or whoever handles it, I think that's the coroner, and go and have them add or update the reason for the death so that you can be paid, because it has to say something about COVID. So if it doesn't, you need to make sure that it does so that you can get paid. You're going to submit all your receipts, the death certificate. You're going to do this whole application. And that's it. So they're going to do your whole application with you over the phone. And after you get off the phone, you're just going to send them the documents, and that's all. And they said to make sure you have your bank information when you call. They're either going to cut you a check or they're going to pay you direct deposit. So y'all know how I am about people who go and steal out of people's mailboxes. So if you're going to have this sent to you as a paper check, then you need to make sure you have informed delivery, which is a free service from the post office. And if y'all know, I'm always talking about it. I spot on my mailbox. So I like to go and check my email every morning at 7 a.m. and know that my mail has already been scanned. I know what I should be seeing in my inbox, my mailbox. And that way, if something's missing, I'll know, because I already know. And there's a lot of people that, they already know that they have a stimulus check coming, or they got something coming from the IRS because they see it already. So if it's not there at the end of the day, they know somebody probably took it. Okay. So if you find that some mail's missing, the first thing you need to do is call this post office or get down there immediately, because somebody did see, and this happened to one of my viewers. Y'all know I love when y'all call and give me information, because that I turn around and report back to somebody else. So I'm gonna read a couple things to y'all today that other people have sent me, so y'all know what's going on with SBA and all that. So again, back to it. She saw that there was something coming from the IRS. And when she saw it in her email that morning, but when she went to her mailbox, it was not there. She went to the post office immediately, and they told her, because people have been stealing, that they keep, if they believe it's a stimulus check, they will hold it. So don't automatically assume that somebody took it. Your post office, they might be being proactive and trying to help you and actually kept it. So they were actually holding it. But I'm just letting you know, it is a great service to get. It's free. All right, y'all. I love free. Love free. I know y'all love free too. All right, let me see what else I got. I'm getting to y'all YouTube and Facebook, because I know y'all got the most questions. All right, so people are saying I've filed and I have not gotten my return. So y'all know it's a couple reasons. One, IRS is still making adjustments from the new bill being signed. That remember the 10,200 with the unemployment. There are people who are even going, okay, so we do taxes. I do taxes, okay? And I actually went back into the system when I e-filed someone, and I saw that the amount that they owed had now changed because they've done adjustments. So it's now showing in the tax software. And I can't say that's for everybody, but it showed in my tax software that the person went from owing $1,400 down to now they owe $5,000. So they still have not gotten their refund, but there are still being adjustments done. So that could be a reason why you have not gotten it. Also, if you see tax topic 152, tax topic 152 says you got to wait up to 21 days after the date they say you're going to get the check. So for a lot of people were inboxing me saying, hey, it says I'm gonna get my stimulus around the 26th or the 27th of March, and I ain't got it yet. Tax topic 152 says you need to wait 21 days from that date to get it. Okay, so if you see tax topic 152, that could be why. And also just know that is what the IRS is saying. You got to wait 21 days on top of it. So I know some of y'all are waiting. Sorry, but It's a lot of reasons why. Stimulus, and now you got the stimulus package, so laws change. Then you got the stimulus that had to go out, so that slowed it down. You got this tax season that started off late. I mean, there's so many reasons why things are slow. And I mean, I know that doesn't make you feel better and it doesn't make your pockets fatter, but it is the truth, okay? So let me get over here to my folks. All right, so thank you, Dwight, for giving me that FEMA funeral information. I put that out for you guys. Also, y'all can follow me on TikTok if you haven't, because I try to put all the videos there. I love that we got that 15 seconds, so I could just drop something real quick and move on. All right, so a lot of people have been asking me about this PPP. So let me just put this out here for everybody and share this now, please. For those who didn't, I'm gonna keep asking y'all to do it because I want this this to grow. The more people we reach, the better information we give, and you know, the bigger we get. So anyway, a lot of people have been asking me about this PPP. Okay, one, PPP has been extended until May 31st. So I don't know what or why everybody's in a rush all of a sudden. They must be seeing people posting that they're receiving this money, okay, that don't have businesses, okay? So let me tell y'all something. It is very possible for banks to slip and not get, you know, and not be so swift and notice that there are some people they're paying that they shouldn't, okay? That happens. That's just part of, you know, how things work. You know what I mean? So it's very possible that that could be happening. If that is happening, okay, hold on, y'all. I gotta plug this phone in. Sorry, TikTok. I had to charge my phone. So if that is happening, and y'all know people don't have no business, I don't have to tell y'all what's going on. I don't even have to say the word. We all know what it is, okay? We all know the game that's being played. Cool. The bank approved that person. That person got that money. Is anything going to happen to that person? I can't tell you that because I don't know. All this is kind of just coming. You know, to me, the banks have been real lax. They've been giving people all this money. So to me, you know, the bank should be the one vetting if y'all should or shouldn't get it. I can't tell y'all if y'all should or should not apply. What I can tell you is that the rules say that your business needs to be a business that was started before February 15th, 2020. That's what it says with the CARES Act, okay? Now, have people been getting them still? Yeah, I'm sure they have. Yeah, I'm sure they have. But that's not up to me to decide if the bank does it or not, okay? So if y'all apply, that's just on you. I can't tell you no more than that, all right? So I'm just, you know, I try to keep it as real as possible. If we talk offline, that's, you know, that's different. But, you know, y'all have to do what you feel is comfortable with, all right? So now, when it comes to this, let me put this question up. She put, Lamaya says, when you apply for the PPP loan, how do you know if it's for round 1 or for 2, okay? You can only get round 1 if you apply with your 2019 taxes. You can apply for round 2, or you can only apply for round 2 if you use your 2020 taxes. Now, if you got your first PPP loan, the first draw, back when it came out a while back, the only other loan you can get is the second. If this is your first time applying, you will be getting the first draw, but it depends which year taxes you're using. So if you're using 2020, this will be your first check, but you can't apply for any more because there will be no more taxes that they're going to accept because we don't know if this corona is still going to be around in 2022. All right. So people who are using 2020 taxes, that's your first and final check. If you already did it before and got a check, you can't go back and get more money until your bank, your lender, the person you went to get the money, if they will tell you when your 8-week period is open. Why? Because they want your business again. They want you to owe them that 1%. Okay. So they are going to let you know that, hey, you can apply for your second draw. It's usually easier to go to the same bank you went to the first time because they don't need all the same paperwork that you used when you did it the first time. Okay. So it's just easy just to stay with them. Now, if you want to switch, you can, but it's no need. You answer a couple questions and your stuff is already there and you're done. Okay. Some people had a 24-week period But most of us, most of you guys are only going to have an 8-week. So that means if you haven't gotten your PPP, say you apply for your PPP in 1st of May, you're not going to have 8 weeks left to wait to get your second one. So you might not be able to get a second draw. We don't know that yet for sure because the SBA is saying that they're working. They're going to still be doing or processing loans or PPP loans in June, but it closes in May. It closes May 31st. So we don't know if they're still going to be processing or not. So that's still be to be continued. But I'm telling you for now, if you don't have 8 weeks left to a second draw, you're not going to get one. Okay. All right. So I hope I answered your question, Lamaya. All right. Somebody said, "Where's my taxes?" I answered that, Latasha. I hope I got you. I hope I explained that. Thank you, Dwight. All right. Let's see. How can I apply for forgiveness with Virginia College? Very easy. It's 2 applications. And in your situation, Ayana, I definitely would do both the closed school loan and the borrower's discharge, the borrower's defense, because that school closed and y'all got frauded. So I would tell you to apply for both. I have the links. I'm trying to think the easiest way to send them. You could join, matter of fact, you could join my text group. I'll put the number up by the end of the show, and then you can get it. And I'll send you those links, and then just apply. They're just PDF links. I'm gonna tell you now, the applications are long. One is like 5 pages, and the other one is like 20. One's 24 pages, and one's like 4 or 5 pages. But the biggest question y'all like to ask me is, where do I send these? Okay, I'm telling you right now, when you have both of those applications, send them both to Department of Education. The website's right online. Just send them to Department of Education, and they will vet it and send it where it needs to go. And they will tell your servicer, and your servicer will be like Sally Mae or Fed Loan or whoever y'all got on your credit report. They will contact them and tell them to, your debt is clean. Okay. And on top of that, I always like to add this too for anybody that's new. If you are on Social Security, disability, and or if you are a veteran who's on UI, unemployability, or you are 100% disabled, y'all need to send in y'all applications too to wipe off your student loans so you don't have to pay them. I mean, they got programs out there. A lot of y'all just ain't using them. They will also come off your credit report. So some of y'all need that, okay? And I ain't being funny or nothing, but some of y'all need that to come off y'all credit report because they look a mess. And these schools, these debt collect, they come after you and they just make your life horrible. And makes your credit even worse. Okay, so I will send that, Elizabeth. Thank you for asking about it. All right. Someone says, can bankruptcy disqualify for PPP loan? It depends. If you're in bankruptcy, yes. If you are out of it, then no. So some people, I had someone that just got out of bankruptcy on Wednesday, got that discharge paper, and on Thursday they applied for PPP and got approved. So it don't say a time limit that you have to be out of it. So yeah, but just if you're in it, that's an issue. And just because it shows on your credit report, if you're not in it, it doesn't matter because the PPP, they don't even check your credit anyway. Okay. So good question, Dorothy. And it says, do you know how long it takes for them to process your tax papers? I talked about that already. Where's our refund? I answered that one. How do I check on if I got approved? If you got approved for PPP, you should be able to log into your servicer, the bank that you went through, and check to see if you were approved. Hey, Ruby. Hey, Toya. Thank you for tagging your mama. Hey, Shay. All right. Have you heard information on President Biden trying to get rid of the 3 credit bureaus and created government-ran credit bureaus for scores? Well, let me tell y'all something. And I don't like to really get into politics or anything, but what I'm going to tell y'all to look up, and y'all will be mind blown when you see this. If that happens, of what you asked me about President Biden getting rid of the 3 credit bureaus and creating a government-ran credit bureau, then that is just like what they're doing in China, and it's called a social credit system. And that means, well, not even what it means. I'm gonna tell you what it is. So if you are a person that gets in trouble a lot, or you know, people don't like your attitude, they can call and report, and it's like a score, and it takes away from you, the person, and your score is associated with not just your spending behavior like it is now. Your credit score is also built on your behavior as a person. So can you imagine if you were somebody that people hate? Man, you'll have a 400. A lot of y'all, sorry, I'm just telling the truth, because nobody don't like nobody. So, but they are doing this in China right now. It is a real thing. I'm not lying. And I'm hoping that we don't come to something like that. But I'll tell you one thing. If they think that they're just going to be able to get rid of those 3 credit bureaus easy, they got another thing coming, because them credit bureaus are deep, okay? A lot of people use them. There's a lot of money associated with them. A lot of large companies. That's how a lot of these companies make business. These credit card companies, they are going to fight with all their might to make sure that that doesn't happen. That's just my opinion. But if y'all who pay attention to what's going on, or, you know, are looking at history and reading, you guys will see that that is what's going on in China right now, and we definitely do not need that. All right, hey, Miss Nora. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, third stimulus. Let's see what they said about third stimulus. How to go about getting it. So, Senator Lowe, I addressed that, but I don't believe I addressed how to go about getting it. There is nothing that you can do but wait. Okay. That's it. If you you can wait to see if it comes. If for you guys who had it stolen, okay, for someone who saw that it went into another account, my nephew, it's not me to tell you business, but if you go and went to another account you don't recognize, easy fix. You can get the form 3911 3911, and you can actually write the IRS. And you can let them know that you're looking for that check, and hey, I need to know where it's at. And you can actually put on there also your route number and your account number, so you can actually get that money direct deposited. Okay, so excuse me. So you can chase down or trace down. It's actually what is called a payment trace. So it's IRS form 3911. Y'all know when y'all watch the show, y'all gotta watch with a paper, pencil and piece of paper, because I'm gonna drop stuff. Okay, I love dropping these gems. All right. So you can't trace the money, but you can only trace it. Listen here, you can only trace it if it's been 21 days or more since you got the date that they were going to pay you. So IRS tries to make it confusing. But if you see the date saying March 15th is when you should have got your check, you got to wait 21 days, which is sometime in April. And then you put that form out to IRS, because now you gave them enough time and processing time. And now you have a sufficient argument. Okay. So that's what they want you to wait. Everything is wait. But that's just how it is. Okay. So there's really nothing that you can do. People ask me about an address change. You can submit an address change, but I'm going to tell you right now, do you really want to submit an address change in the middle of what's going on with the IRS? I would rather wait, find and ask the post office where that mail was going if they'll hold it. If you don't live there anymore, ask them if they'll hold it versus returning it. It really depends on your relationship with your people at your post office. Some said no, but I also have had some people tell me that their post office, their postal worker, or whatever you want to call them, said yes. So it's really going to depend on that relationship. Okay. Some people do more than average. So yeah. So if that happens to you, that's really, there's really nothing that you can do but wait for it. And remember, you can always claim it next year at tax time. I know you don't want to hear that, but at least that should give you some comfort to know that you're at least going to get your money at some point. All right. There's nothing better than knowing somebody going to owe you, that they owe you, but I actually know you're going to get paid it. So you're going to get it one way or another. All right. All right. So here go a couple things that I've been getting. I know people have been asking about this SBA. So let me break this down to you real quick. I'm going to go back to doing my YouTube videos again. So I will have this more broken down even further, but I'm going to make this brief for y'all. But you guys have heard that the SBA has increased the loan limits to $500,000, right? So that's great. But what does that mean for y'all, right? So a couple things. One, if you are a person that never applied, apply. Okay, you can get a maximum of $500,000. Okay. Two, I applied, I was denied. Well, you can apply again. The only thing that you can do is apply for a reconsideration. That means you just send them an email and you let them know that, hey, I was denied for whatever. Okay, and I'm gonna hide this person's information. But I want you, I don't even know if y'all can see, but one thing the SBA is good at, and I'm gonna put this over here on TikTok, they're good at making stuff bold. Okay, let me show y'all over here. They're good at making things bolded. Let me raise that up. Bold, and y'all can see this is bold. All right, so the SBA is really good at that. So if you said I was denied and I don't know my reason, I don't believe that. I believe you need to go in your email, get this paper that came from disaster customer service. That's what is going to be addressed in your inbox, and see if you can find this letter and look for the bolded line. They put a whole lot of other stuff y'all ain't reading, but at least the bold, they want you to know what it is, and this is the reason why you got denied. When you find out the reason you got denied, that is what you're going to address in your reconsideration. Ain't nothing but like two sentences. My application is, my loan number is this, or my application number is this. You're not going to have a loan number because you weren't given a loan, but you do have an application number because you applied. So you're going to give them your application number and you say, I want to be reconsidered for, whatever the reason that you were denied for. And then you have to tell them what you did different. Hey, if you saying like this person was denied and this is for the targeted grant. Can you get my chapstick over there? Because some of these lips is woo. This person had applied for the targeted grant. Now people are going to ask me, are people getting paid? I'm going to tell you they are. Okay, so while I put on my chapstick, if y'all watching, can y'all tag somebody for me, please? Thank you. I appreciate it. I see y'all tagging folk, but I'm gonna start. That's what we want. We want to tag these people because I promise you, all y'all sitting around talking about y'all tax refunds and stimuluses, and I got your answer right here. Woo! Pray that them lips feel good. Feel like a brand new person over here. And don't y'all be laughing at me. All right. So let's get back to that real quick. All right. So this person applied for the targeted grant. The targeted grant you cannot apply for. SBA is gonna send you an email. You get that email, that's when you can apply. But this person was denied because, and I know you watching. I hope you watching, but I ain't gonna say your name. Because this person didn't show that they had a reduction in sales. Now I sent y'all the video for those who are in my text group and TikTokers. Y'all can be in it too. The number is 407-698-3804. 407-698-3804. You can join the text group. I made a video. Somebody gave me access to their account and I made a video so y'all don't even have to be unsure about what to do. But this person obviously did not pay close enough attention because it didn't work. Okay. So they are really looking for a 30% loss. Okay, so when you're putting in those numbers, you got to make sure that you are showing a 30% loss somewhere in one of those periods that you're putting numbers. All right, so a lot of y'all don't ask for the video. I sent it. Again, you can get in my text group and I'll send it because it's very hard to talk to so many different people. Okay, so I just want to talk about the targeted grant. So you can't apply for it, but if you're invited to apply, you need to. Now, if you already got a loan, an SBA loan, that's the third group. Okay, remember we talked about people who never applied, people who applied and were denied. This is also the same group of people. If you applied and you withdrew your application, if you applied and the money went to a personal account and the money was sent back, you also have to do a reconsideration. Anybody who did not get a loan has to do a reconsideration. Anyone who did not apply for a loan has to apply for the first time. If you got a loan, you should have gotten an email telling you that you can go and update or apply for an increase. That is true. Okay. Now, here's what happens. You are going to apply with your application and your loan number. If you do not know where to find that, please, again, in your inbox, disaster customer service. That's all you got to type in your inbox. And all of your SBA emails will come up. Find the one that mentions anything about the portal. All right. You need to go in that portal, log in. You can get your application and your loan number by clicking. And maybe I should do a video. That's what I'm going to do. I'll do a video. I'll put it on YouTube so y'all can see it. But you got to go to your information. And you have to open your old forms that you signed, your closing documents. It's going to have both of those numbers on there. You have to put both of that in the application. You need to let them know you're applying for an increase. All you're going to do is put your name, your business address, and your business name. That's it. All right. That's all you got to do. and send it off to them. Now, let me tell y'all this. What I like about this is you can now get up to 3 times as much as the original loan that you got. Okay? Up to a maximum of $500,000. All right? That's one thing that I like. Another thing that I like about it is they are giving you so much because they are trying to give you enough money to last for 24 months. That is why they removed the cap from 150 to 500,000. So, when you get that email from them, that is your invitation to reply and submit that information. Then you're going to get another email much later, a little later. And remember, this is first come, first serve. If you're sitting around waiting for the money, it's going to be gone. Y'all should know that from that EIDL grant that some of y'all, that $10,000 y'all didn't apply for because y'all was too busy watching everybody else get it. And then when you tried to get it, it wasn't no money left. So if you sit around and wait this time, it's the same thing going to happen to you. So go on and apply for the money runs out. Because remember, this is where the money resides. Okay. And I'm going to tell you where to go, where to get it. So do that. They're gonna ask for a lot of stuff. A lot. So from what I've read in the groups I'm in, it's almost as if SBA is trying to make it difficult. But I will say something to the people who have a real business, okay? And there's no shade on people who don't. But so the people who have a real business, I think you're going to be fine. If that's something that we got to talk offline about, we can talk offline about it, but I don't want to do it here. But if you don't have nothing and you just happen to get in because you slid in and you got some money, you probably some might slide. There's always somebody sleeping on the job, okay? But you may not. I doubt it's gonna be a whole lot of y'all getting paid, okay? So, like again, make that your determination or your decision if you want to even waste your time, especially when you know you ain't real in the first place. But I can't tell you what to do. That's your choice. But I will say to the people who have a real business, you should be able to relax. The stuff that they're asking for, I think you should be able to provide. Okay. All right. So I hope I answered your question, Tyrell. And then it says, so with the PPP loans, would you have to file your business on your taxes? Absolutely. That's what a schedule. I mean, that's what they want to see, a Schedule C. If you don't have a Schedule C, then you need to have your regular business taxes. But a lot of people do not file business taxes separate from their personal taxes. So that's why they always ask for a Schedule C, because that is what they are looking for. Okay. So yes, you can't, say that you had a business and then you don't have it on your tax return. And then not only do you have to have it on your taxes, you need to show that you at least made $2,000 in income. So some of y'all who just got the self-employment, the person that did your taxes didn't even show that you made no money, so you still can't apply for a loan. So it's like, dang, okay. So sorry, but that's what's going on. All right. And Jamal, somebody asked, how do you book me? Very easy. You can go to ShamikaSaves.com. You can I have a actual official office location, so you guys actually can come and see me and stuff if you're local here in the area. But if not, I do virtual. We can talk over the phone, video, it doesn't matter. The job is to get the job done, get y'all questions answered and move on. But you can go to ShamikaSaves.com, or you can just inbox me on the side and we'll definitely make an appointment. You can do that in the group too. All right, so let me give you an update on food stamps real quick, because a lot of people ask me about food stamps. And thank you, Tanya. I ain't gonna say the rest of your name, but thank you for the info. Says, I called food stamps this morning. They said that everyone's food stamp max is getting delayed, and this is for Florida SNAP. So I can't say this is what's going on in every state, but I'm sure if it's being delayed, if you're seeing that same issue, it's probably for the same reason. So they said for you guys to wait 72 hours, and they will give her an update, or they may have to manually give them out. So if it's delayed any more than over the next couple days, they will make a determination on how they're going to pay you for the stamps that you are not getting. And if you are seeing this in your state, you also can call. These people have phones on their desk for a reason at their jobs. That's because they're supposed to take these phone calls when you guys have questions. So make sure you call and you ask Unfortunately, sometimes it's a long wait, but it's called speakerphone and put it on mute and go on and do what you do and wait for them to to answer the phone. Just move on. So thank you, Tanya. And I'll be waiting on that update because I know you're going to give it to me. I will tell y'all that a part of this third stimulus package is also some pandemic EBT. So in the summer, they should be giving out monies like they did when your kids weren't in school, and they were giving out the weren't they giving out the when kids weren't in school, they were giving out something for kids who got school lunches. They're gonna do the same thing in the summer too. So they're gonna, kids might not be in summer school, but they should be paying for them. So expect to get some additional money from that. Also, my sister reported, and this is for people who have students who are in school, or if you are in college. My sister checked her account and her school cut her a check. And she called and they said it was under the third stimulus package. She got a regular stimulus, but the school gave her money too. So I'm not saying every school is doing it, and I ain't gonna put the school out there. I'm just gonna tell you that if you are in college, you know somebody in college, tell them to call their financial aid department to see if they're giving out any money under the third stimulus package. Okay, it's a simple yes or no, and boom, it's done. Because the federal government definitely gave money to the schools, and they gave money to the schools for the first and the second stimulus, and people got paid. The 17 through 24 got a check. Now, if you didn't get it, you can't go back and get it now, but your school should have gave you some money because they were paid. And a lot of people did get it from their school. And there's mostly the people who are on financial aid and get student loans. So it's people who get assistance, okay? Someone says, is it too late to claim the $1,200 and $600 if I already filed and received my refund? Well, Asia, if you already filed and received your refund, the question about your stimulus was already included. So yes, it's too late because you already done got paid for it, for what's missing. I know some of y'all may not understand how that necessarily works, and it's going to be different for each person. Again, depending on situations. I don't know if you have children or not. But that question, you can't even submit taxes if you don't answer the questions about a recovery rebate. So there's nothing else for you to get until just other than this $1,400 that's coming. Okay. All right. So yes, ma'am, Miss Erica, I told you, come on, you can book me. I have no problem. Get your answers privatized. That's broken down for you. Kareem Islam says, how can we get the tax refund from the college? If you missed the first and second one, you can't. But this third one, you can always call them and see if they have some money for you guys. Some people did get money from the schools. All right. Let's see. We have informed delivery and EIP card was sent. We never received it. What should we do about it? My postal service said they have nothing to do with it. Well, that doesn't make no sense, LaTanya. The post office is the one who delivered the dang on mail. So I would tell you, if you got informed delivery and it shows that the mail was there and it's not there now, I would print that out, take it back down to the post office. And if that person, I wouldn't even talk to that person. I speak to their supervisor. How can you have a scanned piece of mail showing you in your inbox that came from them, but then they're not responsible? Then if so, you need to file for some missing mail. They need to go and do a trace, just like IRS gonna do on that check. Now you can, if it's your EIP card and you didn't get it, you can get a replacement card issued. I would tell you to call EIP card. You can look them up. I believe that is their email. I mean, that is their name online, EIP card. Matter of fact, type in EIP card and the company. You should be able to contact them and get another card issued to you. All right. You might be able to call IRS, but I don't know if I would waste my time. I would rather do the EIP company and let them tell me what I'm supposed to do than wait for IRS to tell me the same thing. Okay. That's right. Hit the like button. I keep forgetting that I'm also on YouTube. So yes, please hit the like button. I appreciate that, Ronnie Rich. You know what? You got to inbox me. I don't talk to you. Okay, let me see. It says, how do I pay Shamika Saves to 5 family members, $1,200 and $600 stimulus payment? We chatted briefly about the cost to file, but no correspondence. I'm sorry, Chelsea, man. If you see my inbox, it's crazy. So we just do it for $20 just because, it's a stimulus payment. Really, honestly, that's it. So what you could do is, let's see. I know you're on YouTube, so I would tell you to send me an email. Okay, ShamikaSaves at Gmail. You can do that's really easy. ShamikaSaves at Gmail. And we can talk there. I'll tell you the information I need. Actually, I'll just give you my office number, and then you can just call, and then I will give you the info. Matter of fact, we can just do it over the phone, actually. All right, so hold on. Let me put my text number up here. So I know I told people on TikTok. Ugh, I'm telling you. And so again, if I didn't say it already, I'm definitely looking for. I need some folks to be on the team over here, and so who would want access to a person that know how to give you access to money? So I mean, you don't have to apply, but I would sure appreciate it. Okay, I could use the help. All right, so you can text me at 407-698-3804, and real simple, just join the group. Please click the link and put your information in there, okay? Because I hate when people say I'm talking to them, and I type your name in and send you something and your name not there. So please, I don't need no nicknames. I don't want you to be in there as Ray Ray. I need your real government name. So when I send you something, I know exactly who I'm looking for. It's just easy, okay? Also, I have stuff that I give out by states, all right? It is a little difficult sometimes because people want to ask questions a lot. And so it's very hard to get to everyone. So I'm doing the best I can. Work with me and have some patience. But yes, join the text group, the chat group actually. And, hopefully I will move this to something more private where we can all, be amongst family, and let's get some of these situations hashed out. It's money out there. People just don't know how to go about getting it. And also, let me mention that I do credit too. I know I don't talk about it too much. I'm actually waiting to get past tax season, and then I'm going to drop the bomb on some of y'all. We're going to go through this credit stuff and get y'all cleaned up so we can have some homeowners in 2021. All right. So I put out the number. Let me see if there's anything else. All right. Thank y'all for tagging people. I appreciate it. It says, do I have to have a business account to apply for PPP? No, you can use any bank account to apply for the PPP. It does not have to be a business account. Okay. What about people that were incarcerated in Texas the whole pandemic and didn't even receive not one stimulus? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been doing stimuluses. I've been doing tax I have been applying for the recovery rebate for individuals who are in prison because they need their money too. They are allowed to get the first, second, and this third, but you don't claim the third. It comes or it doesn't come to them. And I can't tell you what the prison's going to do. Some prisons have been taking their portion of the money. Some have not. So you're going to need to call the institution to find out what they're going to do if the check gets sent there. All right. Some of y'all been saying you having it come to your account. That's fine. But if the bank rejects it, you need to ask the bank now before you do it and don't know. We want to start being proactive to save some time. That's what I'm trying to do. So that's what I'm here for, to help y'all save some time. So call the bank before you even do a direct deposit to your account. Now you run around here with a check that's going to go back to IRS or a check you can't cash. You know what I'm saying? So see if your bank is going to do it. And remember, 2 signatures have to be on the back of the check if you're going to cash it in your account. Okay. 2, one from the individual, one and your signature. So if you got power of attorney, that person gives you the full power of attorney to do all of those things to sign on their behalf, then cool. You sign both of your signature and theirs, and you can deposit in your account. The bank will do it that way, but a lot of them are rejecting the direct deposit. So you call and see which one they're going to do. Okay. This says my son gets SSI and I still haven't gotten my STEMI. Hopefully most of you who are on Social Security got your check on the 7th. I hope that you did. If you have not, then you just have to wait. That's IRS's favorite word. You're going to have to wait on it. There's nothing that we could do to make it come faster. You can't call them and make it speed it up. You can't call Social Security. You can't do anything other than wait for it to come. Check the website, get my payment for the $1,400. Where's my refund if you're claiming your $1,200 and your $600? The stimulus plus up checks. The plus up checks are supposed to be if you did not get all of the money you were supposed to get the first time. So if you got paid for 3 kids and you got 4, they're trying to, or they state, and they is IRS, that they're going to pay you. That started from April 6th, but it's April 6th on to December 31st, 2021. So they got a long time to cut you a check. A long time. Now, they will cut you one, but if they don't, guess what they're going to tell you? claim it at tax time. So remember, either way, you're going to get the money if it's owed to you. But the plus up checks are supposed to be for people who had kids, a kid in 2021 that didn't get captured. So you've got a new baby. If you got your regular amount of kids and they didn't pay you for all of them. Let's see, if you are married, you didn't get paid for your spouse or something like that. Some married people got their checks split and a bunch of different things. So the stimulus plus up checks can be for a bunch of different reasons. No, there's no website for that other than your regular Get My Payment. But you got to remember, we don't know if the Get My Payment is going to show the first stimulus or is it showing the plus up stimulus. Okay, so of course, I'm back to my favorite word. You gotta wait. Okay, let's see. So let me see. Someone says for a friend, what can stop you from getting a PPP loan? So y'all, that's the wrong question. Don't ask what can stop you from getting a PPP loan. Tell me what that person has and ask me, will that stop that person from getting a PPP loan? There are so many reasons. That's such a broad question with a broad answer. There's a ton of things that I would not even be able to go into it. And you know, I like to talk and explain, so it would take forever. So I don't want to do that. But I could tell you, if you don't have a real business, that might not stop you. But if they, depending on the lender, who you go through, the bank, and however they choose to interpret or apply SBA's rules to their policy is, if it don't match with you, it's denied. Okay. But that doesn't mean because you were denied with one person that you can't go somewhere else. You're going to have 7 applications at one time. You can have 7 applications going. You don't have to wait. Y'all can go and apply. This is your time to be, you know how you want to be single and date around. Now you can date some of these banks and go and see who's going to cut you a PPP check first. Okay. You don't got to wait. All right. You don't. Now I know some of y'all don't know how to do it, but you know, you're going to have to get somebody to do that. But you definitely can apply. So don't wait. Will there be a 4th stimulus? The plus up checks is the 4th stimulus. All right. And I don't know why they use that word, making everybody think we're going to get some more money, and that's not what's going to happen. But the 4th stimulus is nothing but that stimulus plus up check that some people are getting because they missed it. Okay. That's all that is. All right. So let me look through my notes really quick to see if I missed anything. We talked about tax topic 152. Let me see. We talked about the FEMA funeral assistance. The broadband program. I know a lot of people asking about that $50 internet and the laptop thing. I checked that last night. It's still not live. But some states are even giving you less than. So I don't know if anybody's watching from New York, but New York is actually going to make the internet cheaper than $50. They're gonna make it $15. So a lot of people are gonna be sliding on some nice low cost internet and one laptop per household. Okay, just so y'all know. So you ain't gonna have no 17 laptops in the house, but it's only one laptop per household. But they did also state that there's a lot of people that's eligible for that Lifeline cell phone that are not even getting it. So if you are eligible for those types of things, y'all need to go and get it. It's a free cell phone. Even if you don't use it, give it to your kids. Let them use it. It's a free cell phone that you can use. So if you are on any type of public assistance, you need to look into Lifeline to see if you can get your phone. They did say that the participation in that program is very low. So I hope that you guys don't do the same thing with this FCC broadband program, but they are going to put it out. It's just not live. So y'all know everything is wait. So I'm just telling you now. So really quick, I found a copy of what SBA is going to ask you for if you do your increase. They're going to need a copy of your 4506T. That's a copy of your tax transcripts. They're going to need to see, which I think is crazy, a 12-month projection and business plan or narrative with year-to-date financial documentation. So they're saying that you can send in bank statements. Okay. So we're gonna get some more clarity on what this 12-month projection is. So I don't know if that means they want 12 bank statements, or if they, it's just not clear. Okay. So I'm about to get clarification on that. They need a profit and loss statement, and they want your tax return from 19. And let's see. And they want a schedule of liability. So that's not too difficult. That's, if you got debts that your business owes, that's normal for you to have that. You just put the information down on that form and submit it to them. So that's not that big of a deal. You can do that with no problem. Okay. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Not too many people ask about the emergency rental assistance. So that's good. I'm glad. A lot of people asking about business grants. And so y'all know I'm gonna tell you to go to I Fund Women. As a matter of fact, some new stuff came out. Y'all be on the email list. I don't know about y'all, but I'll be on the email list. Laquita, what's your question? Ask again. I'm sorry. It's a lot. I talked to a lot of people in there. I apologize. Going on, write it again. I'm gonna get to it. Do they want proof of income? For PPP? Not proof of income. So a lot of y'all ask about this PPP forgiveness too. Y'all got to remember 60% of that money, in order to get that forgiveness, 60% has to be shown for income. So some of y'all need to start paying yourself. And if y'all didn't, y'all better figure out a way that y'all going to pay yourself. If not, y'all going to be paying the loan. All right. So I'm just letting you know. So it says my parents got $3,000 instead of $2,800. Is that normal? Yes. IRS is sending out letters saying that they've reduced or changed tax refunds. Yeah, because they did the calculation and what the old laws for the taxes changed. So between the first stimulus, the CARES Act, and this American Rescue Act or American Rescue Plan or whatever it is, American Rescue Act, I think. The tax laws changed. So yeah, so some people are getting smaller or reduced tax refunds because of that. Okay. So the IRS is actively making changes. What about people that are incarcerated? Okay, I answered that. Are we supposed to be getting extra $100 on unemployment? I believe so, yes, but it just ain't happened. Everything is wait. You know what? Tita, I think that's how you say your name. Send me an inbox to remind me, because I know I have the video I made. I just had not posted it. I've been busy, so I apologize. But there is a little small list. The plus up is the stimulus plus up. That's the so-called fourth stimulus, but it's not really. It's still just this third stimulus. They're just paying you for money that they missed. What if someone filed but didn't get the 12 or the 6? They gotta wait to see if they're gonna get it. If not, Form 3911. Derek, I don't know what you're asking for adult dependents. I apologize. Did you touch bases on unemployment? The 10,200. I did. Candice, the 10,200 is nothing but the exemption that that has been changed. They're making that tax free. That is already built into the tax software now. But if you have not gotten your tax refund, that's part of the holdup, because there are different laws. So now, since that has changed, now they got to go and back and fix that so that you guys can get with your real refund. So people who applied early and did not get that $10,200 unemployment exemption, your tax refunds should be higher because they owe you money. Okay. So if you already got your refund, then you should be receiving an additional refund. But they haven't announced it, but they did say they should be paying you the additional money starting in May. Okay. So I don't know if they're going to call that the fifth stimulus, but it's not. Okay. It's just going to be the remaining money that they owe you, but that starts in May. All right. Let's see. Targeted grants being denied because of unverified info. What can I do? What can I do after? So if you've been denied the targeted grant, you can try a reconsideration. But remember, it's first come, first serve. So I doubt very highly that they're going to try to make it their business to pay you, just because they're really just doing this until the money's ran out. So good. Hey, LaQuanda, thank you for being here. All right. It says, is it too late to get the third stimulus? Nope. You get the third stimulus all the way until next year tax time. Okay. So the third stimulus just don't never, you can always get it until after the end of next tax season. Okay. So if you don't get it between now and December 31st, you can claim it on your taxes and get it then. Okay. What if we got the first advance and I received the second email, but nothing came? Then you can log into your portal. A good question. I'm actually glad you brought that up. Log into your portal, disaster customer service. All right. You can go back in there. That's the same portal you went into when you went to accept your documents, to accept your loan. All right. That is where you can see the process or the status of your loan. If you see that you got some money, they say they paid you in advance and you did not get it, there is a department for that at the SBA. This has been happening for a lot of people. Somebody was told that they got paid $4,000. They never received a dime, and they're putting a trace on that money, because if they said they paid it to you, then they need to go on and show proof of that by where it went. And the SBA has a office, and I believe it's in and Pete, I don't know if you're on here or not, but it's in Fort Worth. So they have a department that can trace down where the money went. Okay, so if y'all seeing something, don't let it slide. Go on and get it. It's yours. Okay. So look, Rita, I don't know what you talk about. So I don't know. But anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. It says, can you tell me if I have to file 3 different tax returns forms separately for stimulus checks? No, Miss Robinette, you file for it all on your 2020 taxes. So nope, just all together one time. And for somebody incarcerated, same answer. Nope, all one together. And you cannot claim the third one. Remember, can you touch bases on unemployment? What about it? There's really not much to talk about unemployment other than I know people been getting locked out. Unfortunately, you just have to verify yourself. If you're locked out after that, the only thing I can tell you is you have to call unemployment. There is nothing else that I can say other than they are going through a transition with this ID.me stuff. And it's not just Florida. This is all the states. All right. It's just hard to get anything. The only thing really I'm here to do is to let y'all know why you haven't gotten it and what is coming. I cannot magically make a lot of this stuff appear. I'm just here to report. And no, I don't work for any of these people. I'm just reporting this because I enjoy doing what I do. Okay. All right. 4th stimulus, no. People keep asking about that. 3 weeks since we did a recovery rebate for love in prison, haven't received anything. Then all you can keep doing is checking. Remember, a recovery rebate is looked at or treated as a tax refund. So it's going to take just as long as all tax refunds. And just because it's a stimulus don't mean it's going to come faster. What's going on with the child tax credit? Good question. The only thing going on with the child tax credit is they are right now updating and writing these policies so that when July gets here, or actually starting in May, hopefully, they're going to have that portal open so you'll be able to go and register. You'll be able to opt in or opt out. That has not come. It's not done yet, but they will have that, I believe, starting in May. They will have a portal that you can go in, and that's the IRS. And then in July, that's when the payments come. So remember, it's $300 if you have a child 6 and under, and over 6, it's $250 all the way up to age 17. Okay, so don't ask me if I gave my child to somebody else and claimed on their taxes or who gonna get them. All y'all will be able to fix that in the portal. So you don't have to worry about if somebody else claimed them or any of that. You can go and get your children up under you when that portal opens, but you can't do it right now. Now, y'all know how things change. So you can listen to what I'm saying, but sometimes you can't quote me because it changes a lot. All right. So, but right now that's what's going to happen. And that's going to pay all that until December 31st, and then it stops. And then the rest of it, you'll get at tax time like you normally do. Okay. Doesn't file taxes, the way to go back and get the stimulus checks from the past. The 1,200 and 600, you can go and get those you can file taxes and get that now on 2020 taxes. You absolutely can. So if they haven't gotten it, go get it. When are they starting the monthly payment? Okay, that's going to be in July. That monthly payment is going to start in July. I'm in New York right now, but can you send me the PowerPoint so you and I can get some different money together? What PowerPoint? Oh, you're talking about the video. So you gotta you can join the text group. A thought being, you know what? Hey, LaRon, you are so crazy. I just realized who that is. Okay. Hey, LaRon, and yes, I'll send you the PowerPoint. Goodness. Send me a reminder, LaRon, because I don't want to forget. Okay. So anyway, I don't see any more questions over here. Let me just check TikTok really quick. Thank y'all for sticking around anyway. I know some of this information can be repetitive, but that's okay. There are a lot of new people, and everybody want to know about their money for the tax refund. I can't tell you anything. How can I mail in my forms if a tax preparer finished my paperwork? I went home with it then they can go and print out another copy taking over for the 99. They can go print out another copy for you. Can you direct us to the student loan forgiveness help, please? Yes. If you go right here on TikTok, I just posted my last video. It is for the student loan forgiveness. The links are in the comments, okay? And you can go and apply, or you can join my text group, 407-698-3804, 407-698-3804, and get that info. I got one more piece of info. Let me get it off my desk. Hold on. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, you know what? It was about something that just came out. I think it was about the SBA, and I believe I went over it already. So I'm just I like to run through my stuff. I do with the food stamp. Let's see. Yeah. So, all right. Most of this stuff y'all we could do one-on-one instead of just keeping y'all here. But again, thank y'all for being here. Of course, come back next Monday. I appreciate everything that you guys, for the support and everything. Yeah. So again, if y'all didn't get your your stimuluses, please go and file them. I don't know how many times I got to tell y'all that. Oh, I know what it was. 2017 taxes. All right. File them if you have not filed. I know a lot of you don't file taxes normally, but if you have children, okay, if you have children, or you have or you just didn't file for whatever reason, the IRS says file because there's money left on the table that you guys did not claim. So please go and file so that you can get your refund money. All right, it's money out there. Of course, it's always money. I'm always looking through my notes to see if I'm missing anything for you guys. So I don't believe that I missed anything. So, oh, yeah. All right, here was the other question someone asked me. Wayne, I don't know if you've been watching, but I got to you finally. All right, so if you get this new SBA loan, there are some provisions in it that a lot of people do not understand. So I'm going to make it real quick. If you get this new SBA loan, what is the SBA is going to do? Is when you sign the paperwork accepting that money, you're doing, and it really depends on the amount, but they take a security interest of 25. They want a security interest of at least $25,000. So if you got your first loan and you got something that was over 25,000, you already did it. It's the business insurance. So they're going to want you to have some type of business insurance covering the contents of what you spend your money on. All right. So that is what the $25,000. They need at least a $25,000 policy is what they're asking for. The second thing is they're going to do a UCC filing, and a UCC filing, if for those of you who are interested in building business credit or you have business credit, this will show up on your business credit on your Dun and Bradstreet credit report. Pretty much it is saying that somebody filed a UCC against you for money they loaned you, meaning you have a lien on your business, just like if someone put a lien on your home. That is what the SBA is doing, okay? And they're doing it to protect themselves because they paid you money, okay? So don't get these loans and think that you're not going to pay them, because if you do, you're going to lose everything. And yes, some of you are going to say, oh, I could go file bankruptcy. That's cool, but it's so difficult to get this loan discharged. They make you jump through so many hoops, and then they want collateral, all kinds of stuff, because remember, they got a security interest of $25,000, so they want you to have business insurance. So if you get this money, that's fine, but make sure you know you're gonna have to get some business insurance. So if you are a homeowner, you can use your homeowner's insurance, because most of you have a business that's in the house. You can submit that. If you are a renter, you need to get you some renter's insurance. You can submit that, because a lot of you work out of your apartment, and some of you the items you use that are going to be secured by this money that you're getting from the SBA. So you can use your renter's insurance and they will accept that. Okay. So, and last but not least, they're also doing a personal guarantee. And now after this, I'm going to let y'all go. But a personal guarantee, for those that do not know, that is nothing more than a fancy way of the SBA saying, if you don't pay us, we are going to put this loan on your business credit, especially if you have a Dun and Bradstreet number. And we're going to put it on your personal credit, and not just one. They're going to put it on Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Okay. So please be wise when you get this money. All right. The interest rate is cheap. They give you forever to pay it. So if you don't make good on it, then something's wrong. with you. Now, if you got some type of medical situation or you're disabled and you can't work and you got to file bankruptcy, if you got a legitimate reason, that's different. But just getting this money, and I've seen some loan amounts that are ridiculous, and I don't know how these people are going to be able to pay these monthly payments and they don't got a business. But hey, that's not for me to decide. I'm just sipping my tea over here. So I'm just telling y'all now, please do right with this money, because if not, they're coming to take everything pretty much, because you have to secure it. So they're gonna come and take everything. All right. But anyway, I'll make a YouTube video about that, and then I will put that out so you guys can get some more stuff that's in depth. Please reach out to me if you guys need to book an appointment to get a personalized answer for your situation. You can inbox me, ShamikaSaves@gmail.com. You can join my text group, 407-698-3804, 407-698-3804. You can book there through there as well. And then let me see, last but not least, just take care and see y'all next Monday. Okay. See y'all. Bye. Have a good one.